The first thing the girl did when she came home from the asylum was pretend to be obedient and sweet. The scheming girl looked at her, thinking she had no courage to fight back, so she told her that if she had the guts she should hit her. Hearing that request, the girl granted it immediately. After being hit, the scheming girl yelled for help. The two older brothers rushed over when they heard the noise, accusing the girl of bullying their sister again. The girl calmly said the sister told her to do it. She then took out her mental illness diagnosis, saying a mental patient would never lie. It turned out the girl was actually the real daughter of the Chin family, yet she had never received any affection for years. Half a year ago, the scheming girl framed her, claiming she bullied her, and the two brothers dragged her to the asylum. After 6 months of torment, the second brother finally brought her home. But on the very first night, the scheming girl started drama again. She not only smashed the cup meant for milk on purpose, but even threw away the gift from the brother. The girl was furious and took a calming pill. Her doctor had given it to her, telling her to take one whenever she felt like losing control. Yet the scheming girl kept creating trouble, even smashing the parents' only photo. At that moment, the girl completely lost her temper, but the scheming girl kept provoking her, telling her to hit her. Hearing that, the girl simply obeyed. The girl told the oldest brother that mentally ill people had to be obedient to survive in society, but he refused to believe she had a mental condition. To prove she was faking, he told her to live in the storage room, and the girl obediently moved in. He then told the housekeeper to pour cold water on the bed, and the girl still lay down without hesitation. The second brother saw it and carried her back to her room out of pity. For the next half-month, the oldest brother kept testing her, and the girl kept obeying, going east whenever he told her to go east, until the day she followed his order to eat a plate of crab, even though she was severely allergic, and was rushed to the hospital by the second brother. The oldest brother finally began doubting the scheming girl, thinking she was the one who smashed the photo album, and blamed the girl. The scheming girl said they grew up together, and she knew herself best, saying she would never lie, and would never frame her sister. So the brother apologized, saying he had overthought. The scheming girl felt relieved, believing she would never allow anything to threaten her position. To keep the two brothers' affection to herself, she even bribed the housekeeper, asking her to take indecent photos of the girl. That night, the housekeeper entered the girl's room, threatening her to strip, and took out the long needles she had used to torture the girl before. Instantly, painful memories flooded the girl's mind. Memories of being abused by this wicked woman, running a high fever without even being given water. She had almost died once, yet the housekeeper had falsely accused her, saying the girl abused her while the brothers were away. That was when the girl realized she was considered worth less than a housekeeper, and she understood that people at the bottom often hide their true nature. But once they get a chance to stand above someone, they become cruel. The housekeeper kept pushing her luck, even throwing the girl's favorite doll on the ground, stomping on it like crazy. At that moment, the girl felt the urge to kill Spike to the top, yet she still tried to suppress her anger with the pills. But the housekeeper slapped the pills out of her hand, crushed them under her foot, and that was when the girl completely lost control.